dancing while the spring's still here. They don't make haste cause they know what's coming.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Bex and I'm very happy to have you here. So for those of you that watched my last video, that was moving vlog number 1. This is moving vlog number 2, obviously. I left that video quite disappointed. You probably could tell. We'd just been to 2 flat viewings and both of them were pretty dire. They were small. Obviously we're currently living in a 2-bedroom house and they were 1-bedroom flats, so there was no garden obviously, and we weren't sure how we were going to fit 2 bedrooms worth of stuff into a 1-bedroom flat. But I have an update for you all. We have a house. Obviously we'll be renting again because we're not in a position to buy a house yet, but that is next on our list. So I haven't actually seen the house yet. I had to work last week when Owen went to look at it, but I trust him. He said it was nice and we could make it work. Obviously I am very into my DIY at the minute. I watch hours and hours of TikTok and stuff, so I'm looking forward to doing it up. So I'm not too fussed on the appearance of it. We're kind of desperate at the minute. We're having to move out on Wednesday. The landlord is selling the house, for those of you that haven't watched my last video, and yeah, he wants us out by Wednesday, so we're kind of desperate. However, we haven't actually got the keys yet. The landlord, he seems lovely, he seems very laid back, which is what you want from a landlord. You know, he seems like the type of person that would let us do what we want, but he's a little bit useless with communication. So it took us about 3 or 4 days to get an answer out of him as to whether or not we can actually have the house. When he did say yes, it was great, but now we're waiting for the keys. We have messaged him today, but he hasn't replied. So currently packing up the house, but it's a pain because he hasn't replied to us. We don't know whether we can pack up the whole house because we haven't actually got the keys to move anything in yet. So we're having to pack everything but the bare minimum of what we're going to use. So today's plan is, I still haven't transitioned my winter clothes to my summer clothes. So I had a bag full of summer clothes that was just in the corner. So I've taken all the drawers out, I've given them a wipe, I've changed over all of my clothes. So my winter clothes are over there, and then I can just put them away in the new house and I don't have to worry about them. And then I'm going to be packing up both bathrooms, obviously leaving the bare minimum. The kitchen and the living room are basically packed anyway. We're not going too crazy with the packing. We're literally just going down the road. The house that we're moving to is in the middle of town, so it's not far away. So instead of taking everything out of the drawers, packing it, we're just going to keep it in there. Probably just take the drawers out to move and then just put them back in on the other end, just to make things easier for us. Because I am stressing quite a lot with this move. I'm normally very, very organised. If you watched my last video, you would have seen my book and how I plan everything out. You know, like 6 weeks before you move, 4 weeks before you move, the week before. I like to have everything planned and organised. But I haven't been able to do that this time. I would have liked to have already changed all of my mail over, but obviously we haven't had the address to do that, so it's all really rushed and I'm really stressed. Hence my appearance, I apologise. Moving is not glamorous, and I woke up with an extra friend on my face this morning, so that was good. So yeah, that's the plan for today, is to just pack up most of it, everything that we can, and then obviously leave the big bits because we don't know if we're going to be getting the keys today or tomorrow. So obviously we're going to need to keep the bed intact. So yeah, we're very much in limbo. Well, we have been for the last few months because we knew that we were moving, but we just didn't know where to. So yeah, like I said, my partner said that the house that we're moving into wouldn't be his first choice. I am very confident that we can make it homely, you know, make it how we want. I'm gonna delve into peel and stick tiles and peel and stick wallpaper and see how that goes. Yeah, I am going to shut up talking because this has been an extremely long intro. I apologise. So, plan for today, tidy everything up, pack everything that we can pack, leave the bare minimum, and then see where we're at. So this is currently what the house is looking like. I forgot to pack my candles. Yeah, it looks really weird. Like we've only been in, oops, sorry, squeaky floor. We've only been in this house for a year, which is quite disappointing. We wanted to be here long term until we could afford to buy our own place. Obviously the landlord had other ideas. We did this quite a few months ago when we got the news that we were moving. Yeah, so quite a lot of it's packed. Most of this stuff is from the attic. I have no idea where we're going to fit this in the new house. Hopefully that has an attic, but like I said, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Yeah, just a lot of 26 years worth of crap. And also the house is a mess because over the last couple of days we've been enjoying the sun, so the garden is a mess, so that needs tidying. My pool, my poor pool, I ordered that last summer when we had that heat wave, and I absolutely loved it. And this time I've put it up, this is the second time it's been up now, and it just keeps going down, so I think there's a puncture. However, I did find in Lidl a new pool which is the same shape as that but only has one seat. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get to the new house and then yeah, put that up. So I'm gonna wait till we get to the new house to put that up. There's no point getting out now because we're moving. So yeah, hopefully the weather is nice next week, so after we finished unpacking and everything I can jump in the pool and relax. So yeah. Also, we have behind the sofa full of balloons because it was my birthday on Thursday, and he very kindly set up the living room with all my balloons and everything. I don't know if I have any videos of my birthday, but if I do I will add them into this vlog so you can have a look. But yeah, I had a lovely day. So this is what the downstairs looks like. I have my birthday cards. Still have this cupboard to do. I did actually sort it out a couple weeks ago, believe it or not, but it's managed to turn into a mess again. Most of this stuff is just bags and things that just need to be put into one bag so that we can move them. And
99% of the mess is made.
and then the last couple of shoes, obviously, that we wear every day, I didn't want to pack those. But yeah, that's like a 10-minute job. Just shove it all in a bag and go. And the kitchen. This is the pool I got from Lidl, so it's the same shape. It has one seat, so I'm excited to put that up. You still have lots of boxes. The fridge will have to be turned off before we move because you've got to wait for the gases to settle or something. And yeah, our pretty empty kitchen. It's really weird seeing everything empty and such a mess. I like my house nice and tidy, so it's quite difficult coming to terms with it. Yeah, this is a garden. It's actually turning out to be a pretty nice day. And all of this rubbish needs to go in the bin. Just like to clarify that we don't actually live like this, we're not pigs. Yeah, everything's upside down. We haven't really cleaned or tidied because what's the point, basically, if we just need to pack everything. I did do a quick clean yesterday to make packing easier, but the garden is a mess. We need to take a few trips to Potter's, which is our local dump thing. And yeah. Cannot wait to be rid of the neighbours. They're awful. I'm having to do a makeshift stand today because I'm in the new property that we're moving into. I'm very excited to bring you along with me. This is going to be the empty apartment tour. It's not anything great, but I have lots of DIY projects, lots of painting and stuff to do, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me for that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you walk through the front door and this is what you see. First of all, we have a cupboard, quite a big cupboard with the electric box. So glad that that's hidden away. And then, where should we go first? Let's do the spare room first. So this is the spare room. Obviously we have a lot to do. The walls need to be filled and painted. It's got a nice big airing cupboard, which I'm glad because the last house didn't. So I can put all my towels and bedding and stuff in there. This is going to be the main bedroom. These are not ours. So the situation that we have is we had to register as homeless with the council. So this is like temporary accommodation, but we can stay longer if we want to. And then obviously people that are homeless don't always have furniture and stuff. So these are in here, but the council are going to be taking those away. There's a couple other things in the living room as well. So the plan is to have the bed here with the bedside tables, either the little set of drawers here or here to put the TV on, and then the big set of drawers across the back window. Also, we're going to be putting up Venetian blinds and curtains and painting the whole room. So that's the plan for that one. Then the bathroom. So glad that it has a bath. Spider. Because the other flats that we looked at didn't have a bath, which is devastating because we all know I love bubble baths. Again, we're going to be painting the walls. I might get some peel and stick tiles for the bathroom. I'm not sure yet because even though the tiles are plain, they're not that bad. I think if I could dress up the bathroom, you know, with accessories and home bits and stuff, I think it would look a bit nicer, and obviously get a new shower curtain. And then we've got the sink here. I am going to get some new backsplash for the sink and paint it. Probably a little cabinet to go by here, and then put the mirror up on the wall. And we have another cupboard in here. So lots and lots of storage bit space, which is good. Then you have the hallway. Have this massive section here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but it has obviously storage spaces. It needs to be painted again, obviously. And then the kitchen. So the kitchen it's probably about the same size as the kitchen that we have now. The fridge will hopefully go here, fingers crossed. It might be too big. I'm going to get some peel and stick vinyl for the countertops because I absolutely hate this kind of fake stone looking. And then I'm going to get some backsplash as well. It's got a washing machine and a cooker which need to be cleaned. Yeah, so very happy with the kitchen. It's a very, very good size. Obviously when we've painted it and accessorized, I'm going to get some peel and stick tile for the floor as well because again, I hate this kind of it's like a non-slip type of floor. Don't know. And then we have the living room, which is huge, Excuse my shaky hands. Obviously the carpet's not great, but we can't be picky because, you know, we have nowhere to live. So I'm gonna paint all the walls. We've got new curtain rods coming. I'm not sure if my curtains are gonna cover the window because that window is massive, but we'll see. And we've got Venetian blinds for this window because we're gonna have the sofa here and then have the TV stand of the TV down there, which means that this window, sorry, I'm probably making you guys dizzy, is going to be directly facing the TV. So when the sun is shining, it's going to be covering the TV, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. So that's the plan. I don't know who was in here before or who thought it was a good idea to paint the wall this colour, but they didn't even finish it by the looks of it. So we have a nice brand new colour for that. So we're going to paint the walls white, and then we're going to have an accent wall, and it's going to be chapel stone, which is the Johnstone's paint, but I will show you guys that when we start doing that. Obviously these are not staying. Yeah, and then obviously the carpet's not too much of an issue because we have our big rug, which will probably go here, so that's fine. And then let me just show you outside. This is like a kind of communal garden area. So down here, let me see if I can show you out this window. So we've got like washing lines and stuff, which I think is great because one of the issues I was worried about moving in here was the fact that we don't have a garden. But there's picnic benches, there's plenty of grass, there's washing lines to, you know, wash your clothes. It just seems like a nice communal area to sit. We actually have more seating here than we did in our actual garden. And it's so quiet here. So yeah, we're very happy about that. I mean, there is cars that go up and down the road. Let me just show you really quick. Down here, but it's not a main road. It's kind of like an estate. So it's not too busy. I mean, there's no cars here right now, but yeah, they do go back and forwards. So yeah, that is the plan for the new house, apartment, flat. In the UK, if you live in the UK, you will call it a flat. But if you're from the UK, you'll know that a flat just doesn't sound nice. Like if you live in a flat, it means you live in like a flat block. They're just known for not being very nice. Whereas like Americans in other countries will call it an apartment, which to us sounds way fancier. So I think I'm going to call it an apartment just to make myself feel better. But obviously, like I said, we can't be picky because we have nowhere else to live. And we are very, very grateful to be given this apartment to live in. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. So yeah, it's going to take a few days to paint it and start moving stuff in, but we are on our way. We have the keys, and yeah, I'm very happy that we have somewhere to live. So that is going to go ahead and end the apartment tour. Sorry, I'm crouching down, you're on the windowsill. Like I said, it's nothing fantastic. You know, when you see people on YouTube showing their empty house tours and stuff, they're always like new builds or something that they've bought and it's something extravagant. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is something that we have to do. It's a little bump in the road. It happens. We're just grateful that we have somewhere to live. I wanted to bring you guys along on this little moving journey that we have, because obviously last time I moved, I wasn't doing YouTube, so I couldn't bring you guys along. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously there's a lot that needs to be done. There's a lot of decorating and stuff that needs to be done, but I will be filming all of that, all the DIY jobs I do. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more moving and decorating.